What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. My name is mostlydarius. If you're new here and if you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, you already know what the fuck is going on. This is the discussion. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. Well, not a lot. I don't know if I want to make this a two-part video or not, because I do kind of have a couple things to talk about. So in this video, we're going to be talking about TMZ leaking Rihanna's baby girl's birth certificate. We're going to talk about Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey. She finally wants to make up with her sister-in-law and her brother. Then we're going to talk about Rinna. She turned down BravoCon. And then if I have time, I may or may not discuss another topic at the end of this video. But if I don't, you'll see it in the next video. So just stay tuned. So Rihanna recently just had a baby and TMZ posted her baby girl's birth certificate. Now, my thing with this is that, okay, all right, listen. Somebody tweeted something the other day. Let me tell y'all, it get really weird with celebrity children. Somebody said, LOL, I love how Rihanna and Rocky are grown and not posting their babies with emojis over their faces. Somebody tweeted that the other day. And I was like, why is, like, what would even, how is somebody, so if Rihanna and Rocky are grown for not covering their baby's faces with emojis and hiding their child, then what are the people that don't want to show their child to the internet? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are the celebrities that don't want to show their children to the internet? What does that mean? Are they childish? I don't get it. Like, you're trying to praise Rihanna for showing her baby girl's face. Like, she, from what I can remember, I don't even know how Rihanna kid look. I don't even know how none of her children look. You know why? I'm not fucking obsessed with celebrity kids. How y'all are. Y'all are fucking weird. When Halle Bailey had her baby, y'all were on her nuts about not posting how her child looks. Summer Walker, y'all mad she don't want to show her baby. Miguel just had a child. Actually, Miguel had a child last year, and he just announced, not even announced, because not an announcement. It was the child's birthday, the child's first birthday. And he told the child happy birthday on Instagram. And people were like, oh my God, I didn't know Miguel had a baby. It's not y'all business that celebrities is having babies. Because these is their babies. And if they don't want to show their child, they don't got to show their child to the rest of the world. Even when it comes down to Drake. Like, motherfuckers got mad because Drake didn't tell everybody he had a child. Bro, can people have something to themselves? I'm not going to hold y'all. If I'm famous, I don't want to share this with y'all. Y'all niggas is everywhere. I don't want to share this with y'all. Like, that's what your baby said. Like,
y'all niggas are fucking everywhere. Like, I don't want to share this with y'all.
I don't want to share this with y'all. Like, y'all, like, literally, what can a celebrity have to themselves? I mean, that's so funny. I'm asking because I'm down here talking about it, right? But at the end of the day, I would respect it if they don't want to talk about their child. Y'all are entitled. See, not y'all. I'm not talking about the people that's watching it. I might be. Y'all might be one of them. But I'm talking about the people I'm watching on Twitter. But besides that, because that's not even what I'm talking about, let's get into the TMZ of it all. TMZ decided they wanted to post Rihanna's child's birth certificate. Now, I'm not really even 50-50. I'm like 75-25 with this. 75% of y'all dead the fuck wrong for posting that child's birth certificate, because at the end of the day, actually I might be 50-50. Let me tell y'all why. See how I could change my mind right that quick? Normalize being able to change your mind. Only when it makes sense though. The reason I'm now 50-50 that quick is because I'm thinking, okay, well, and for my astrology girlies, y'all know we need that for the birth chart, right? We need to know the time and day and all that, right? Cool. Actually, I'm not 50-50 no more, because that's still Rihanna's child's business. See how you can just change your mind and make it make sense again? Yeah, no, yeah, 75-25, because the 25 comes in when y'all get mad at TMZ because they posted some shit, right? Mind you, TMZ, let me tell y'all, one thing I know about TMZ is when TMZ posted, TMZ don't just post no bullshit. Because they was the ones who told us that Kobe Bryant passed. Now, do we like how they did it? No. But was it true? Yes. Now, the thing is, y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all want TMZ to not be messy, but y'all want them to be messy when y'all want them to be messy. Y'all can't have it both ways. Let's look at some of these tweets that people quoted TMZ saying. This woman posted her baby, the full name and date of birth. Why did y'all get the birth certificate and share it? Weirdos. And why you put the girl birth certificate on the internet with her birth information? Y'all are sick. Instead of obtaining Epstein files, they obtained a birth certificate of a days-old baby whose name and date of birth was already shared by her parents. Yada yada. I'm with y'all. I thought that was weird too. I just think that we gotta understand that these blogs, bro. It was weird. It was weird, y'all. But we gotta pick and we can't pick and choose. We gotta pick and choose. We can't always pick and we can't have it both ways. We can't want TMZ to report the mess to us one day and then the next day that's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how people hate the Breakfast Club, but it's like people want to watch the Breakfast Club when they want to watch the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I get it, but these are our messy platforms. The Shade Room, this is what drives pop culture. The media, and this has always been what has driven pop culture. You know what I'm saying? So I be hearing y'all because I be getting annoyed too with these blogs and things like that. But also I understand that like these people that we're talking about, like Rihanna and these celebrity figures and things, like they put themselves out there for us to consume. Even myself, knowing that I'm putting myself out there for y'all to even, comment below or have y'all opinions about, it's a bold thing to do and it comes with the territory. Nobody wants it that way, but that's what sells, is people talking about you and stuff. However, I still can't find no excuse for why they would put her child's birth certificate out, honestly, because it's not like anybody is looking or checking for that. So that was very weird. Like, that's where my 75% comes in, is like, I feel like for the most part, it was unprovoked. It was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. Like, any synonym for unnecessary, it's all of that. Because what the fuck do we even need to, what are we putting that out there for? For what? So yeah, I don't really have much left to say about this. This is pretty much self-explanatory. I think that is fucking weird. But I do think that, y'all can't like TMZ for reporting mess one day and hate TMZ for reporting mess another day. Look, okay, I understand it wasn't right, but this is what they always have been doing. It never has been right. But, and it's like, I don't even know what can we do? Because it's not like the people that are complaining are the ones supporting TMZ. I don't think they would be, but me talking about it right now is kind of supporting TMZ though, because now I'm giving them. You see how, y'all see what I'm saying though? Y'all see how I can't grasp like the solution here? Maybe I need to let me know what the solution is down in the comments, because a lot of people don't like the Shade Room, but they're thriving. Everybody, all these blogs seem to be, well, I ain't gonna hold you. I can't say all these blogs seem to be thriving because it's looking real lawsuit out here. But what I can say is they've thrived this long. Shit. But anyways, enough about TMZ being weirdos. That's nothing new. Ooh, and you know what? You'll never want to be on TMZ bad side too. Ooh. Anyways, let's go to the next story. Let's talk about Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey. She all of a sudden wants to make up with her brother Joe. Now, keep in mind, I'm saying her brother Joe. I'm not really saying Melissa's name because I don't necessarily think she wants to make up with Melissa for real. I think she really wants to make up with her brother for real, but she wants to probably make up with Melissa for the show. Now, I'm going to read you guys some things. Now, there's been a couple reports that have come out that, Real Housewives of New Jersey have been doing test filming and Teresa was not there. So I definitely feel like Teresa, I don't care what she says. I'm going to take her word for it though, but I'm going to tell you how I feel. I definitely feel like Teresa is all of a sudden wanting to make up, because at the end of the day, people can say what they want to say. Oh, this Teresa show, Teresa run Teresa the ratings this, Teresa the ratings that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way Teresa fans act is like Teresa be carrying shit. Like, oh my God, like anything she do, numbers and ratings and this and that. And you know what I'm saying? So I be wanting Bravo to just give Teresa her show. Like, just give Teresa her show with her daughters so that Teresa's fans can shut up. But like, to get rid of Housewives of New Jersey or put them on pause, Bravo knows that that's fucking insane, which is why they won't do it. I can't question how you could put a cast like Real Housewives of New Jersey on pause when y'all did it to Summer House Martha's Vineyard, Real Housewives of New York, and now Real Housewives of Dubai. I can't question why y'all would put Jersey on pause, seeing the magic we had last season, because we forget what everybody else saying. Last season of Real Housewives of New Jersey, that was a good last season. And I want everybody back. Everybody has good chemistry. So this is according to page6.com. Teresa Giudice clarifies comments about reconciling with Joe and Melissa Gorga. I'm not desperate. I'm going to read you guys. I'm going to skim through and read some things. I kind of summed it up for y'all for real. And I'm going to leave the link. I'm going to put the screenshot. Y'all know how I do. Y'all can go and read it yourself. So it says, when host Jeff Lewis asked Giudice whether she could coexist with Joe and his wife, Melissa Gorga, on the Bravo series, she replied, "Never say never. I think everyone can coexist. Just put your big girl panties on and be mature." Look who's talking. And then the article also says, her peace offering came shortly after it was reported that several members of the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast had started test filming without her, causing many fans to question her motives. I'm one of the many fans, mind you. Teresa cleared up any speculation that she is desperate to get back on the show. I'm not desperate. If Bravo doesn't want me back, I'm fine with that. If Bravo wants me back, I'll be fine with that. I'm not just saying that because I'm desperate and I want my job back. Girl, yes, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say Teresa's desperate either. At the end of the day, we can say what we want to say. Teresa is reality gold. Let's just call it what it is. Because of the simple fact that she is one of the OGs of the Housewives, she definitely has paved the way for some Housewives. And she's gonna be booked for like other shows. Like she just also talked about how she turned down Traders in another article. And she, you know what I'm saying? Like Teresa, I don't think she's desperate. I definitely think that there has been a shift. Because she hasn't been on our TV screens in a minute. How she usually is. She about to do Special Forces though. But this is like the steady, like, you know, Real Housewives of New Jersey is a steady show that we look forward to coming and see. We don't know when we can look forward to hearing or seeing from Teresa. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really care for Teresa because of her time on New Jersey, but that's not me saying that, you know, she wasn't an asset to the show. That would be me lying. I think Teresa definitely has held some weight. I just think that Bravo gotta eat this up. Like, Bravo, y'all gotta eat this. Y'all gotta take this L because you know what, Bravo? At the end of the day, y'all let Teresa feel like she has the power to even give y'all ultimatums. Like y'all let her pull a Candy Burris. Oh, I don't want to film with her. I don't want to film with her. Well, I didn't let her pull one because y'all definitely showed Teresa like Melissa's coming back. Hey, y'all just gonna have to deal with my light because it's dying and I don't have time. So, anyways, like I was saying, the fact that Teresa thinks that she can even tell Bravo that, oh, I'm not coming back if she's like, the fact that she even felt the entitlement to even tell Bravo that, it speaks volumes enough to me because it's just like, Bravo, it really just shows me like the privilege of it all. Like the fact that she even felt comfortable enough saying that it just showed me a lot about, you know, the relationship she has with, you know, producers and Bravo and even Andy maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like who knows? I don't know, but I don't think it's even about Andy because Andy even was looking at her like she was crazy. Like, who told you Melissa wasn't coming back next season? She said, unfortunately, I know it's crazy timing because there was stuff put out there that they were filming, but they're not, she claimed. Oh, okay, so she's saying that they're not actually filming. She also explained that there are things that have happened that have changed her mind about mending her relationship with Joe, but she doesn't want to disclose them yet. And I think she doesn't want to disclose the things that have changed her mind about wanting to make up with Joe because she wants to do it on the show. She also shared that she wants to extend an olive branch in order to be a good example for her four. Teresa, like you're so, oh my God. She also shared that she wants to extend an olive branch in order to be a good example for her four daughters because she's a mom first. Teresa, I'm not even gonna lie, baby girl, like, I'm never shitting on somebody doing it for motherhood. It's never given I'm coming for her for trying to be a better mother. It never gave that. It just, for me, it really interests me because even if they aren't filming, like the fact that there's speculation and now I'm hearing this that you want to make up, like the timing of it all is hilarious. Like it just is hilarious. She said, listen, we could rehash thing and then where's that gonna get us? Nowhere. Sometimes you can't rehash thing. You just have to leave things in the past and move forward. A lot of people do look up to me out there and I want to be a good example for everyone. She added that people do change and she doesn't hold on to the anger that she used to. I don't believe Teresa. I don't believe you. 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 Because my thing is you don't want to rehash things because you don't want to talk about the things that you did wrong. You want to dodge accountability for all the stuff that you was doing and saying about Melissa and doing to Melissa. You want to make it this thing where you want to move on and just skate over everything you did. No. That's not how that goes. You need to own up to your actions. You need to talk about all of the stuff that you did. It's just not, I don't understand how she could think that somebody wants to rehash things with her. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm glad that the article mentioned it. So Melissa exclusively told Page 6 that as far as she knew, Teresa's door had been closed. Yes. I had seen a video of Melissa on the red carpet basically saying that, you know, Teresa has not been hitting them up outside of the show. Teresa has not been trying to contact them. None of this. So basically, Melissa had found out with the rest of us that Teresa wanted to make up. Did that sound like somebody that really want to make up with you? I mean, it could be. Let's be honest, it could be because she might not have the guts to contact Melissa directly. So this may be Teresa's way of saying, hey, I want to make up, right? But it's just the timing of it all. Like, Teresa used to move on some, like, bitch, like, This is my show. Fuck are y'all talking about? Like, what I say goes. Like, if I don't want to do this, it's not going to be done. And I think she has had a real reality check in his last couple of months about just her position on Bravo. Like, everybody want to laugh at Melissa. Melissa got booked again on Bravo for Wife Swap. Like, Bravo actually likes Melissa and Teresa. I think Bravo would love, or NBC or production, whoever, I think that they would love for them to get along. Because as much as y'all want to act like, oh, Melissa's this boring, she's boring, Melissa's likable. Like, Melissa's actually, from what we see on TV, she's fun. Her husband is fun. People like Melissa, you know? She got a nice life. She has the good, beautiful relation with her children. She's a businesswoman. I mean, what don't y'all like about Melissa? I be trying to figure out when people be talking shit about Melissa, what did Melissa ever do for real? I really be trying to figure it out, y'all. I really do. Like, I don't understand. Y'all want to talk, what, she got her nose done? How many housewives? That's Housewives 101 is go get surgery. The fuck? You gotta see yourself on camera all the time. You probably might see some shit you don't like. I don't understand why y'all don't like Melissa like that, but I can only simplify it to the fact that y'all are very huge Teresa fans. Nigga like me, I like them both. I like Melissa more. I like what Teresa's done for Housewives. Don't know if I really like what Teresa's, giving us on TV, like personality-wise, but as far as what she's done for Housewives, I could never take that away from her. Same shit with Candy. Some things you can never take away from these girls. You can't take away from Nene. You can't take away from none of them. None of these women that get on these screens and share their life with us, you can't take anything away from them because it takes big balls to put yourself out there like that. But that don't mean I'm going to like it. So yeah, I don't really think I need to read anything else more of this article, except the fact that Melissa said that they haven't heard from her in about 2 years at this point. Yeah. Teresa, I don't know, babes. They definitely said that Margaret, Dolores, and Melissa were the ones that were supposed to be filming in mid-August. But apparently, according to Teresa, it's not true. I do know that I've heard that Dolores was filming with the new Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Can't wait for that to come out. I thought Rhode Island was about to just replace New Jersey, for real. But I guess they're actually going to try to cash in on Rhode Island at the same time as maybe fixing some things with New Jersey. I really don't know what the future holds for New Jersey. I did make a video about what I want from Real Housewives of New Jersey in the next season. Y'all can go watch that. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. And maybe it's just time for New Jersey to pack it up. I think where they left off that last season, I think that was a pretty good way to leave it off. I think that's where they are today. I think that's exactly where the cast stands today. Everything that happened in the finale, I think that's where the Real Housewives of New Jersey stand today. So I think that's where they could leave the show ended. And if they want to pick back up, they can pick it back up, and we got us a show on our hands. But, however, I do want to say that I will never forget all of the things that I was hearing on that Pop Cultures with Balls podcast that Chrissy Balls was doing with that Melissa's Old Nose fan page, and about the stuff that Jennifer Aiden was doing behind the scenes, and the stuff that Andy even said on Watch What Happens Live to Jennifer Aiden. He reprimanded her for that because, according to this podcast, Jennifer Aiden and Teresa were, first of all, not only were they trying to get ahead of a narrative before the season aired, they were sending confidential NBC Universal, Bravo emails for employees only of screeners to bloggers so they can get ahead of narratives about people like John Fuda and Rachel Fuda. Now listen, this is alleged, but the things that them Pop Culture with Balls girls was saying on that podcast, they would put the podcast out one night, and the next night the Real Housewives of New Jersey episode would come out. Most of the things they said on that podcast, I would see on the fucking Real Housewives of New Jersey in the next episode, y'all. So I'm just saying, y'all, I think that the thing is, Teresa is not innocent, as y'all like to act, and Bravo or production knows that with their own eyes. They can see these things, because when I tell y'all, the girls that was doing that podcast, Chrissy Balls and all of them, baby, when I tell y'all, they was posting screen recordings and videos of Jen Aiden's number and DMs and everything. Like, oh my God, one day I'm gonna find everything, and one day I'm gonna find everything for y'all. I might put it on the screen. I feel like I'm gonna end up talking about Real Housewives of New Jersey again in the future. But y'all just need to keep that in the back of your mind, that the way that Teresa and Jennifer Aiden were playing last season was nasty. And it all backfired in their face, because they thought they ate having Jackie as their little, minion. But little did they know, Marge had a trick for them. And that's why we need Margaret back. I don't care what y'all say. Margaret was a phenomenal housewife. I liked Margaret a lot. I did. This is according to realityblurred.com. Teresa talked about seeing Joe Gorga in person amid feud, and Bravo put her in a separate room for BravoCon. Not even a separate room, a separate hotel for BravoCon. Now, when I read this article, they were saying that Teresa didn't outright say Melissa and Marge tried to oust her out of the cast. They said that they could assume that that's basically what she was talking about, which I could assume that she was maybe speaking to them too. I could see Melissa and Marge not want to talk to her. So let me go and read y'all some of the things that they were talking about in this article. So this is the one where she says she turned down traders. She was saying that Bravo was putting me in a different hotel. I didn't ask them to do that. I feel bad for Bravo to even do that, but it's like, whatever, I don't care. I said to Gia, if you see them, say hi to them. Mind you, my thing with Teresa is, you sure you feel... I don't think Teresa feels bad that Bravo's putting her in a new hotel. I think Teresa likes that. That's a new level of attention that Bravo has to now pay you to let you know that maybe you are a hot commodity. We're going to put you in a new hotel. What do we put her in a new hotel for? Like, what do we put her in a new hotel for what? What's she going to fight Melissa? They ain't talked to each other in 2 years. But then again, if I'm Bravo, I ain't going to lie, if I'm Bravo, I might not want to put y'all in the same hotel either. Because I ain't putting Melissa and Teresa nowhere together if them cameras ain't up. Me personally, I ain't going to hold y'all. Y'all got a season to film, baby. We've been missing that one too much. So I can see why they might have put her in a different hotel, but that's the only reason I can see why they might have put her in a different hotel, is that they don't want her to fight Melissa or some shit. Because other than that, I don't understand it. But she talking about, she told Gia, if you see them, say hi. Gia should have been saying hi, because that's what Melissa was telling her kids to do. And I hate talking about the kids, but I mean, the kids is on reality TV too, because Gia on Next Gen. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but Teresa also went on to say, you know, they're the ones who were trying to ice me out last season. Every time I went into a scene, they would remove themselves from a scene. It was so funny. That's what you get. That's why the show went on pause for 1.5 years. It's an ensemble cast. You can't refuse. That's when shows get put on pause, when a network doesn't know what to do. Yo, am I tripping, y'all? Or did she try to basically say she didn't want to film with these people too? Like, it's the hypocrisy. Like, this is what I don't like about Teresa. You're talking about that's what you get. Like, when you want to, you know, you refuse to film. Like, Teresa, you was dead refusing to film. Like, you did not want to film with Melissa. Like, y'all barely did film together last season. Y'all filmed together last season a couple times, probably. We didn't get that many scenes where y'all was all in one room. We had Dolores going to your party, and Dolores going to her party, and Dolores going this way and that way and this way and that way. Y'all was stretching Dolores thin. I know that she was happy to be in Rhode Island. Maybe not. Maybe not. They probably made her a goddamn mediator over there too. We'll just have to find out later. But yeah, Teresa, you can't have it both ways. And Teresa, she just be confusing me, honestly. And honestly, if I was the other girls, I could see why they would want to move themselves from the scene. I could see why, bro. My thing is, Teresa, you are so divisive. Like, you are not about, like, I don't know if I don't really be seeing Teresa empower people, and I don't want to sit here and just say out my mouth, oh, Teresa's not she's not an empowering, you know, she don't empower women. I don't want to say that. I just think that Teresa, like, me personally, I don't see her empower people that don't empower her, which ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes people don't want to give people their flowers because, you know, you can never give bitches their flowers because people start acting like, you know, oh, remember that time you said that compliment about me? I can see why she might not want to do that, but also it's just, for me, like, you're trying to portray yourself as this person that's so forgiving and you want to move on, and that's just never been you. And yes, people change, but people change. Like, I feel like people Teresa's age sometimes get stuck in their ways, and this is so... And I don't want to say that, though, either, because at the end of the day, life is not a linear thing, and, you know, people can change at any moment, and maybe Teresa has changed. I just haven't seen anything from her, you know, that has made me think that. But maybe that's because she's not on our TV screens. You know, what season of Real Housewives of New Jersey are they on? Let me see. I just feel as though, listen, Bravo, give Real Housewives of New Jersey that 15th season. See if they know how to act right. And if they know how to act right, bring them back. If they don't, and I'm talking about, you need to bring Bravo, y'all need to bring everybody from season 14, including Jackie. Y'all need to bring everybody from season 14, bring them over onto the 15th season. And let's see if they know how to act. Let's see if everybody know how to act right. And then we can get them another season. If they start doing all that stuff, or if Teresa start doing all that stuff, we might have to move on without her, or we might have to just cut Real Housewives of New Jersey in totality. And I'm fine with that. because I feel like New Jersey has given us enough content to live on for a long time. And I think that, honestly, there is no Real Housewives of New Jersey without Teresa or Melissa. So that just is what it is. Just like there's no Beverly Hills without Kyle. Y'all don't want to get rid of Kyle, so I don't want to hear it. You know, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So the last thing that I'm going to talk to y'all about is Lisa Rinna. So apparently Lisa Rinna was invited to BravoCon. Another thing, according to realityblurb.com, I'll also put the screenshot for the article so y'all can go read it yourself. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll read some things. But Lisa Rinna says she declined to film for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at Kyle's daughter's wedding and explains turning down BravoCon invite. So basically what I got from the article is that Lisa was asked to go to BravoCon, and she was asked if they could have her sign like a release to film for Kyle's daughter's wedding, which I'm assuming is going to be featured on the next season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And Lisa said no. Lisa was like, no. She has a podcast with her husband, Harry Hamlin, and she was basically saying how it felt good for her to be able to tell Bravo no. And she was like, why do they want me there anyway? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm like 50-50. I personally feel like I liked Lisa Rinna on the show, you know. I probably didn't like her when I was watching, but looking back, I do miss Lisa Rinna. Like, I never really wanted Lisa Rinna off the show. And even her last season, I was mad as hell when Lisa got kicked off the show because of something Kathy going to sit here and get mad at her for. First of all, that is so stupid. Kathy got mad at Lisa Rinna for saying the things that she allegedly said off camera, but you not mad at Erica, who confirmed that Rinna was telling the truth. But you didn't get mad at Erica Jane? Like, that's so backwards. The girls gotta be, I swear the girls in Beverly Hills are scared of Erica. I don't care what y'all say. The girls are scared of Erica in Beverly Hills. I swear to God. The only person that's probably not scared of Erica is, like, let me think. Because Sutton could pop her shit, but I still think Sutton just knows how far to take it with Erica. Like, I think that, like, them girls are scared of Erica, long story short. And I think they know Erica don't care about all that, like, glitz and glam, like, oh, like, being invited to all of the Kathy parties and things like that. Like, girl, Erica Jane was in Erica Jane before she got on Beverly Hills. Like, she was married and she was living a soft life before then, and all getting on the show just only amplified that. I think Kathy knows she really can't do nothing with Erica Jane or Rinna, to be honest, because Rinna's still booked. The fact that they invited Rinna back says enough. So I don't know why they took her off. What did y'all take Rinna off for? Like, that was so dumb. So yeah, I don't think that... I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, Rinna was being very annoying in her last season. I feel like she was doing too much on Garcelle when Garcelle was really supposed to be her friend before the show. But other than that, you know, Lisa Rinna is just a fucking entertaining... She's just a ball of entertainment. And Bravo, y'all messed up getting rid of Lisa Rinna, because now, I don't know what the future holds for Beverly Hills, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I just think that I don't even know what the future holds for Housewives sometimes. Like, y'all canceling Dubai. The girls aren't watching Miami. Mind you, Dubai, Miami, and Salt Lake City are, like, top 3 right now. I would say the most interesting drama, the most organic, authentic, the most money, the opulence, the wealth, the everything y'all want from Housewives. Dubai was giving it, Miami is giving it, and Salt Lake City is giving it. But y'all don't watch Miami, and y'all they put Dubai on pause. So I really don't know. I don't know y'all, but what I do know is that, you know, I'm kind of happy Lisa got to turn it down. She was also saying how they asked her to come to BravoCon and she turned that down. She didn't know why they wanted her to go. Harry was like, you know, maybe they could just be able to say that they invited you, and, you know, Lisa Rinna's coming to BravoCon. You know, the publicity of it all. But she was saying, you know, and I'm happy to say that I will not be attending. So, you know, I guess, you know, more power to you, Lisa Rinna. I do hope to see Lisa Rinna back on, you know, my TV screen some way, somehow. I heard she was doing The Devil Wears Prada too. Not sure how true that is. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to discuss for today. I'm gonna probably do another video about a couple other things that I wanted to talk to y'all about. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all felt about these topics, like Rihanna's baby girl birth certificate being posted. Let me know how y'all felt about Lisa Rinna being turned down from BravoCon, and about Teresa all of a sudden wanting to make up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give me a big thumbs up, help my channel grow, and subscribe to my channel and put that notification bell on so you know the next time I upload a video. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. Once again, follow me on Twitter and TikTok at mostlydarius and at the discussion. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.